Hey guys, it's LilypadPolish. So today you guys are seeing my face because I finally surpassed 2,000 subscribers, which is so exciting. It happened yesterday on Valentine's Day actually, so that was really exciting, and I figured I'd do a Q&A, and I was on the fence whether or not I was going to put my face in that Q&A or just do my nails or something like that. But I figured why not. I was planning on doing it eventually, and if you follow me on Instagram and watch my Instagram stories, then you have probably already seen my face anyway. So I figured that doing a Q&A face-to-face would be easier, and I also just really wanted to say thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. It's crazy. I feel like I just hit 1,000 like not that long ago, and now we're double that. So it's crazy how fast it happened. 2,000 might not seem like a lot, but to me it's a ton of people. So thank you guys for watching. Even if you don't comment on my videos regularly, I appreciate those of you who still watch and like what I post on here and on my Instagram and everything like that. So yeah, let's get into the Q&A. So the first question is, why did you decide to make this channel? So I can make this answer super long, but I'm gonna try and keep it short. I've always wanted to make a YouTube channel, and I've been interested in nails and nail art since I was pretty young. I was probably like 10 or 11 when I first discovered nail art, and so I always wanted to do a YouTube channel on that. And then my interest sort of changed and I got really into makeup, and I wanted to do a makeup YouTube channel, and then I wanted to do a planner YouTube channel. I go through a lot of phases. But once I made my nail art Instagram, then I was really into nail art again, and I wanted to turn it into a YouTube channel as well. So that's what I ended up doing, and I actually made the LilypadPolish YouTube channel in 2013, I think. So I've been wanting to do it for a really long time. And yeah, I just decided why not just do it, and so I did. So name, age, and country. So you guys know that my name is Lily, and it's actually short nickname for my full name, and I'll let you guys decide what that is. But most people in my personal life and my family and things like that, they all call me Lily, so that's just what I usually go by. I live in the United States. I live in Houston, Texas, to be specific. I don't really mind sharing that just because Houston is so big that it's like no one will ever find me. And I've mentioned it a few times, but I am 20 years old. So the next one is, do you have any idols? So no one really comes to mind, to be honest. I don't really think I have any idols, but people that I look up to, or channels that I look up to in terms of nail art, it would definitely be Twistar. I'll have her channel linked down below, but I love her videos. I just love the quality of her videos and how they're filmed, and she just does such pretty nail art. So I definitely would say that I aspire to be what her channel is like. And so the next question just says some fun facts. So some fun facts about me is that I am a college student. I have mentioned it before in some of my chit chat nail art videos, but I'm majoring in education, so that's what I'm doing right now. Something else is that I speak Spanish. I feel like most people wouldn't think that just because of the way that I speak fluent English, I guess. I don't know, but people don't usually guess that I'm Hispanic, but I am, and so I do speak Spanish. I have a dog named Max, and he is so cute. His breed is a Maltese mixed with a poodle, and he is just the cutest thing. I mentioned this before, but I do love makeup. Makeup and nails are sort of together in my head because I love makeup and doing my makeup, and it's something that I really like. I don't think I'd ever make it a YouTube channel like I do with nail art, but it's definitely an interest of mine. And the last fun fact is that I was vegan for almost 2 years. I think I mentioned that also in a chit chat nail art video, but it wasn't until recently, like this past month, that I stopped being vegan. And I'm still vegetarian. I don't think I would ever really eat animals, but I have started implementing dairy and things like that into my diet just because it was easier for me to do that right now. And I'll probably go back to being vegan eventually just because I really enjoyed it, but right now I'm just vegetarian. I don't know if those facts were really fun, but they were the only thing I could think of. So the next question, she says, I really like the Nail Art for Beginners series. Thank you. Do you have any plans to make more? So I definitely have plans to make more. I definitely want to do how to freehand and how to do nail art without having any nail art tools. I want to do a how to paint your nails perfectly, and I actually sort of have a video like that, but I really don't like it, so I'm definitely going to be refilming that one. I'm probably going to do a how to do a gradient using gel polishes instead of regular polishes, which I already have a video for that one. And then I also plan on doing how to do reverse stamping. So you guys probably already know that I did a how to stamp, so I'm going to be doing another one called how to do reverse stamping. And that was actually another question. It says reverse stamping technique. So I guess to put it shortly, you basically just stamp. So you have to know how to stamp to do the reverse stamping method, and then you just sort of color it in or add any colors that you want, wait for it to get dry to the touch on your stamper, and then it's easy to apply it on your nail. I don't know if explaining it verbally is really all that helpful, but as I said, I will be doing a video on that one. It's probably going to be the one that I'll be doing next as a part of that series. So yeah. Favorite color to wear on your nails? So I'm pretty basic and I really like white, black, and red. They are the most basic colors ever, but I find that when I have white, black, or red on my nails, I just love the way my hand looks, especially red. I really love red on my nails. And I also really like blue, but I feel like that's just because a majority of my nail polishes are blue, so that just might be why. Favorite nail polish brand? So I would have to say it's either China Glaze or OPI. There are some polishes that I like Starly. I really love Starly polishes, but I only have 2, so I can't really say it's my favorite. I do have quite a bit of China Glaze and OPI though, because I really like them. I would say that they are a tie for me. They both have their pros and cons, but overall I really like those two. Except OPI isn't cruelty free, which kind of sucks. So I'd say China Glaze is maybe a little bit above OPI. Favorite nail polish? So I have so many that it's so hard to choose, but when I first read the question, I have to say that the first polish that came to my mind was this one from OPI, and it's called Swimsuit Nailed It. I don't even know if you can buy it anymore, but it's just such a pretty blue and it's so shimmery, and I don't know, I really like it, and I try not to wear it too often because I don't want to use it up because I just like it so much. And the next question, which I've actually gotten quite a bit, is, are you a holosexual? So I wouldn't say I'm a holosexual, but I definitely love holo. I have a lot of holo nail tutorials on my channel, you guys know, and actually the shirt I'm wearing right now, it's from Pink. It's holo. So I do love holo things. I love holographic anything. But yeah, the only reason I wouldn't say that I'm a holosexual is because I do prefer cream polishes over holographic polishes, but adding holographic things or like holographic glitter, things like that onto your nail, it does really make the nail look pop, and I do like holographic things, just not so much on my nails over a cream polish, if that makes sense. So this next question is asking what nail shape I prefer more. And she also says, both your current shape and previous square nails are beautiful, but, and this is probably a silly question, thank you. It's not a silly question, just because I don't really know for sure myself. I feel like whatever nail shape I have at the time is my favorite. So this question was actually asked when I had almond shaped nails. I recently changed them to a coffin ballerina shape. And I don't know, I feel like when I have square nails, I'm in love with square nails, and then when I had my almond shaped nails, I was in love with those. I feel like usually whatever I have at the time is my favorite nail shape, so I'm really in love with this coffin shape that I have on my nails right now. But I feel like it's just whatever I'm feeling at the time. I wouldn't say I have a favorite, although I will say that I love square shaped nails on other people. I like it on myself as well. I just don't feel like I can pull off a square shape as well as some people do, just because I have a small nail bed, and when I have square nails that are long, they usually curve, so they're not super square. Like Twice Star, she has the perfect square shaped nails, but my nails just don't grow like that. So if I had a nice shaped nail, I probably would prefer square, but I usually just try to change it up for what I'm feeling. So this next question is asking for tips on stained nails. So I'm not sure if you mean stained nails from a really pigmented polish or stained nails just like yellowness from painting your nails often. So if it's yellowness, then I know that they sell a lot of sort of like bleaching tools to lighten your nail and make it less yellow. I would also recommend using the yellow stopper polish. I've noticed a difference in using that because I do paint my nails a ton, and you'd think they'd be more yellow, but they're really not that yellow, and I think it's because I use the yellow stopper polish as my base coat a lot. And if you're asking about stained nails with nail polish, then I would really just recommend buffing your nail, and I wouldn't buff it too harshly just because you don't want to remove that layer of your nail and thin out your nail, which causes it to be weak and then later break. But I would just buff your nail, and definitely wear base coats to prevent that from happening. But even with the base coat, I know that some polishes just do that anyway. It just happens, especially with reds. So I would just recommend soaking your nail in some nail polish remover and leave it there for a little bit, and then buffing your nail very lightly. So this next question is asking, how do I come up with nail art ideas? So I really don't know. It's really difficult for me to come up with nail art sometimes. I go through phases where I have so many ideas and they just keep coming and coming, even to the point that I have to write them down to keep track of them. But then sometimes I just go completely blank and I sit down at my nail desk and I think, oh, what am I supposed to do? Because I have no idea. But usually I just sort of sit at my nail desk, look at what I have, all the tools that I have, the stamping plate, and from there I just sort of create something. So for my Valentine's Day nails, I actually had no idea what I was going to do. I didn't go in it with a plan or anything like that. I just sort of sat at my desk and looked at what I had, and I found a stamping plate with some hearts, and I knew that I wanted to do a negative space heart, and then I found the heart studs, and it just all came together. So I don't always have a plan for what I'm doing on my nails. I just sort of look at what I have, look at some nail polishes that I might want to use, stamping plates, things like that, and eventually it just sort of comes all together. So the next question says, do you mind if people recreate your designs? So I definitely do not mind. I try to mention it in every tutorial that if you guys want to recreate a design of mine, to tag me, because I love seeing you guys recreate my designs. And then the follow-up question to that is, do you get a buzz when people recreate your designs? So it definitely does feel good when people recreate my designs, just because you know, I feel like my tutorials are meant to sort of help you guys, and meant for you guys to get some inspiration and do some nail art on your own. So when I see that you guys actually do some of the nail art that I'm showing you, it's nice, because it's like someone is actually watching and someone's actually learning from what I do. I don't know, I do definitely love when people recreate my designs. And if you guys recreate a design of mine, please show me. I encourage you to recreate something of mine and show me on Instagram or Twitter or anything like that. So yeah. How long does it take you to do your manicures? So if I'm just painting my nails one color, like base coat, base polish, top coat, and I'm done, then it usually takes me about an hour to do all 10 of my nails. And that's usually because I'm like really anal about how my nail polish applies, and I have to clean it up and make sure that everything is all perfect. But if I'm doing a nail art design, I would say it takes 3 to 4 hours, which sounds crazy, but it doesn't really feel like 3 to 4 hours when I'm doing my nails. It just, the time flies, and once I'm done with my design, it's like night. So yeah, nail art does take quite a bit. It takes even longer if I'm filming it. So yeah, 3 to 4 hours, and about 1 hour for just a regular plain manicure. How frustrating do I find it to paint my non-dominant hand? So it's definitely frustrating. I used to find it a lot more frustrating than I do now, just because I find myself sort of altering my designs on my non-dominant hand just because it's easier for me. So for my Valentine's Day nail tutorial, I did a pretty complex design on each of my fingernails, but for my non-dominant hand, I painted them all pink and then just added the studs to my ring fingernail. But if I do a design that matches both of my hands, I always try to do my non-dominant hand first, so it's a lot less frustrating when I go back and do my left hand. And I write with my right, if you're wondering. So yeah, I always try to do the non-dominant hand first, and I find that it's a lot less frustrating that way. So the last question is, what is your all-time favorite stamping plate? So I have my little stamping plate book here, and I'm gonna say that it's definitely a tie between two. So my all-time favorite stamping plate brand is definitely Bundle Monster. So my two favorites are both from Bundle Monster. The first one is this Bundle Monster stamping plate. Looks like this. It's the Water Marble stamping plate in BMXL 210, and I use this one a lot. I actually suck at water marbling. I'm trying to get better. I'm practicing, but I really like using that stamping plate. I think that it's a great idea to have a water marble stamping plate because so many people struggle with that. So I definitely find myself using this one a ton. And then another one that I love just because of the simplicity is this flower angel stamping plate. It looks like this. And I just feel like it's an all-around good stamping plate. It just has flowers and butterflies and just really cute, delicate designs, and I feel like you can't really go wrong with that stamping plate. So those are definitely my favorites. And that concludes this Q&A video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and you didn't find it too boring, and hopefully you learned a little bit about me and the face behind LilypadPolish. So yeah, and I also hope that you didn't find this video too awkward because if I thought doing voiceovers was uncomfortable, this is that times 10. So yeah, this is a little out of my comfort zone for sure, but we'll see how the editing goes. And I just want to say once again, thank you so much for those of you who regularly watch my videos and are subscribed and everything like that. I really do appreciate it, and I really didn't think that I'd be past 2,000 at this point. And I am, so it's really exciting, and hopefully I'll be able to keep up with uploading regularly for you guys. And yeah, I'm just really excited for what's to come on this channel, and I've been trying to be a lot more consistent as of late and post a lot more, so hopefully you guys appreciate that. And yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Hey guys, it's a LilypadPolish. This is so awkward. So the stained. Oh my god. Where is it? Is my lash coming off?